Good evening, gentlemen. How we doing? How we doing?
We back. We back.
Guys, we're live again. Once again, we're here with Mr. Frank, the distinguished owner of Rumba Notes here in Rainier Avenue. Guys, Mr. King Dre here present, myself, Jack Minnis, and of course, the Frank from Rumba Notes, guys. So let's just catch up a little bit, fam. It's been a minute since we've seen each other. How have you been? How's business?
Oh, business is good.
Good,
Yeah.
good.
We thank him.
Right, exactly.
Jerry, this is
Yes.
Okay. Well, Cool Beans, man. And like I said, you still got some live events. You guys do anything for Halloween, like any Halloween concerts or?
Yes, we have 2 Halloween concerts coming.
Yeah.
Or events, I should say.
Okay.
this bro gets around. He gets around a little bit. Oh yeah.
26th.
Okay.
Okay, Cool Beans. Well, Cool
And
Beans.
you find that on Facebook?
The Halloweens.
Yeah, for the events.
Yeah, so one of the events, one of the 31st, will be found on Facebook. Because it will,
Okay.
it will involve a live performance
Okay.
with the Sisters Rock the Arts.
Oh, okay. Wow.
The
In fact, you
Sisters
know this
Rock
Whitney
the
this
Arts
out there. So you know.
are a
You already know.
signature.
Right,
for
right.
many years.
Yeah. I used to come to that all the time.
Yeah,
It's very nice. Couldn't even get in the door.
no.
Couldn't even get in the door, man.
Yeah, so we want to revisit that.
Yeah, that's great.
Cool Beans.
So last time that I had talked to you, I was asking you a couple questions about how was your motivation? How do you keep yourself motivated in the community as a club owner? Because I'm sure there's some people out there. I even have dabbled in being a club owner, more of a coffee shop.
Yes.
Because I'm looking at doing that myself right now.
Yes.
So what advice would you give me?
Yeah. With the coffee shop, I think you are winning because coffee is very popular around the world nowadays.
Yes.
We have big companies like
Right.
Starbucks, but there are people who are looking for custom coffee, brewing, and there are several people who know how to do that. Probably you're one of them. And I think that coffee will win.
So what I'm saying is the balances and just the ideology that goes in running an enterprise like this, because it's apparently you do it very well.
Yes. So
Keep us off the street.
yes. Yeah, business is challenging, but it's
That's what I
also
mean. Yeah,
fulfilling.
that's what I wanted to hear.
You
That's
have
what I
your
hear.
passion, and you keep your eyes and ears and your mind on it.
Stay focused.
Yeah, it will just reward.
Oh, great. So that's good. That's good advice. That's good advice.
Yeah, and if there are those, in business, you have upturns and downturns.
Yes, exactly.
So when you're in downtowns, probably just keep pushing.
Right.
Don't give up and say, "Oh, now it's not working. I'm throwing it."
Yeah, it's, like when in my businesses over the years, how I always dealt with the downtime was when I was good when the cotton was high, as they would say, I stockpiled it.
Yes.
Because I know the downtime is coming. A lot of things are seasonal. Even as artists, we make a lot more money in festivals in the summertime.
Yes.
And we still work in the wintertime, but
Yeah.
if it gets a little slow, you should have a little bit of money from the summer still in your pocket. That's how I balance my type of thing. So I understand what you're saying, because no business is on an even flow all the time. Very seldom.
Yeah.
I'm sure there are some, but none I've been involved in.
Yeah. So it's like investors dealing with portfolio, so you have to diversify.
Yeah,
That, okay, during winter time,
right.
I mean, as far as establishment like ours, winter time, people will come in because it's warm inside.
Right, exactly.
Then summertime is, like you say, it's outside events. People
exactly.
don't want to stay inside.
Yeah. It's kind of it's reverse for me.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
for people like this, like us, in this establishment, we say, okay, summertime we have to follow the people where they are.
Yeah,
So-
right.
and that's why we have like catering services.
Right, exactly. Yep. Those are things that you have to be aware of
Yeah.
in the
so-
business, right?
Yes.
You
So
know.
we are always occupied.
and you're always cutting edge too. Because I noticed one thing about you. Like I've been coming here for a long time. I played here a lot of times.
Yes.
And you remember me from a long time doing a reggae festival here.
Yeah,
And I said, wow, that was shocked me. But what I'm saying is, I remember that when I first started coming here, it was only half.
Yes.
And then you built that nice big part in the back, so you're always moving forward. I see.
Yes.
You know.
So yeah, that has to do with business growth.
Right.
Sometimes when the business is doing better, like you say.
Right.
Then you say.
You invest back in it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
That's a smart man. Yeah.
Because,
Opposed to slap, like, because I'm in the clubs all the time playing, right?
Yes.
And some clubs that you see, they some old clubs that I used to play, it was the same everything year after year after year.
Yes.
Nothing ever changed. I mean, it was the same panels, same pictures for 5-6 years. If it was working, they kept it that way.
Yeah.
But I see you on the cutting edge. I believe in that. Just keep pushing the envelope,
Yes.
That's what you have to do, because that's what the world is doing.
Yes, because
So, yeah.
when the idea comes, it's a bigger idea.
Right.
But you can sometimes do it at once.
Right,
So you
right.
say, okay,
Yeah. A little at a time
take,
sometimes, yeah.
A little bit. Of
Little at a
now
time.
and then
Right.
Next time I'll do it.
Balancing, yes. So it's a lot of balances when you're dealing with clubs.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what that sounds like to me? That sounds like to me because I've been on this thing for mental health, mental wellness, well-being.
Yeah.
And so today I've been trying to stay consistent with going to the gym. And last week I was going about 3 or 4 days out the week, getting solid in there. Then I had some hiccups this weekend, and then I found myself sleeping in and going back to my old pattern. And then I'm like, Jackson, I had to trick my brain.
Yeah.
And so I tricked my brain. I said, you know what? We're only gonna go in there for 20 minutes, just 20 minutes, And so I got in there. I committed to going. I dragged myself in there. 20, 30 minutes. I got in and out. But the beautiful thing about that was I got in there, so I still count that as progress. I got in there.
It's progress. You're moving forward. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So, what is the future of the Rumba Notes? What's the future?
The future of the Rumba Notes is you see, Dre, you and I.
Exactly.
Soon we'll be told by the others behind us that, okay, we've seen what you're doing.
The Tennessee be like, hey!
You do it, and we say, okay, we retire, but whoever is coming continues.
Oh, okay.
Plan.
I see.
And with the Rumba Notes, who knows? It's something that people actually have been listening to a lot of people in the community
He was like,
saying that they don't want it to disappear.
Well,
So
that's
that's what, as far as future, if the community can help to keep it not disappear.
Yeah. That's one thing I have to really respect you too. You're concerned with the community. This is like our second podcast, but the first one didn't make it off the cutting floor, so we're doing it again. We got to do it right, or we won't do it. But I noticed before when we were talking, and you were so respectful of the community. And I mean, that's one thing we all can learn from that. Because how people come in, they establish something, but you got to realize you're dealing with the community. It's like what you said, and this community accepted you. It's like, that's a smart man. Because like me, I would just come in, hey, I got my business, you got yours. You don't like it, you do, you don't. But there's a community. You got to get along with the community. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah, they are coming in and they're telling you their needs. In marketing, you follow the needs of the people.
Right.
So if they say, okay, we need this, you have to listen to them.
Right, okay.
And provide what you're able to. And since that's your environment, the community environment, that's where you're getting the business from.
Okay.
So you have to have that in the mind and say, this is where I'm thriving. So let me engage, engage with the
Business 101, y'all.
I know. I feel like I should take notes for real, like scribbling. Taking mental notes.
Yeah.
Because if you don't engage, then somebody else will engage.
Right, I get it.
And which is not bad because it's business. It's also competition.
Exactly,
So you have to compete.
Yeah, you have to compete. Yeah,
Yeah,
you have to compete.
but healthy competition.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Right,
because
right.
if you do
That's what it is.
Unhealthy will drop you.
Oh yeah, it's like, you know, when, you know, like as artists,
Yes.
you know, drummers, you know,
Yes.
we're always battling.
Yes.
You know, we love to battle, but it's healthy competition. I don't dislike the guy. Or nothing. I play with other art drummers,
Yeah.
but the way it is, it's a healthy competition.
Yeah.
But it's not a demeaning or disrespectful competition. You know, and it makes us better. It makes everybody better.
Yeah.
Everybody has to step up.
Which is
That makes sense.
participation.
Everybody has to step up.
Yeah, even like you're saying in music, you know, as a band leader or somebody who has a band behind you,
Right.
you have to give people solos,
Right.
have them shine.
Right, exactly. He's also a musician too.
I believe that if you have made music and you want to perform to the audience, for the audience, yeah, you have to let the drama shine.
Right, there you go. Now you're talking.
And you know that when
Now you're talking, yeah.
at the end they go like,
Yeah, now he's talking. I always knew I liked
that's
him.
fulfilling. You know?
Yeah, now you're talking.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about your music career. We know you play. Last time you was telling us about you played the guitar. We never heard you play.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have time to practice much.
Yeah, there are times when I wasn't
This podcast is about you. So,
involved in running establishment.
right.
I used to play music
Yeah.
more because I
Right.
had more time.
More time. That's the thing. You have to have the time.
So,
Yes.
but with the Rumba Notes, now I have to balance
Right, exactly. And
music, family,
see,
and Rumba.
that's the reason why. That's the reason why. Like people, they ask, you know, like I've been doing a lot of businesses for many years, right? And people ask me, do this business, do that business. I don't want to because that's taking away from my time from my music. It's just like I said, and that's just one of the reasons why I'm scared to get into the coffee shop business because now I gotta sit there and work that business, and that's taking me away from. I'm falling down quick on the level out there with the musicians because I've not got my chops the way they need to be.
Yeah.
So it's just like what you say, right?
Yeah.
You know, it's only so many hours in a day.
Yeah, yeah. I appreciate when I see people performing here because they're helping me do what I would do.
Right. Oh man, that's a beautiful thing to say. That's a beautiful thing to say.
Because,
Coin that
like
phrase.
you say,
Coin that phrase.
Like people, like you were saying, you will, yeah, definitely when you start the coffee shop, you won't have time to
Right.
perform. But if you see somebody coming in there, even if they're solo musician doing, you know, either it's playing guitar or,
Oh, yeah.
or piano or just singing, you know, that will fulfill that part that you can't do, but you can still have.
Oh, I understand what you're saying. Empathy.
Yeah.
Empathy.
Yeah,
So, is there anything else you want to say? Jackson?
Well, yeah, I had a few questions. I mean,
Okay.
you asked him about the future, and thank you for sharing with me about your background in music. It kind of makes sense now.
yeah.
The vibe is like a reflection of you, because all these different elements are reflections of you and what makes you you.
And he always treats the musicians very well,
Right,
too.
but I'm saying the food is a reflection of him and his culture. The music is a reflection of him and the music that he enjoys. And like you said, he's got a heart for performing too, so he can appreciate it both as an artist and as someone who may be spectating because his hands are in other things. But my question you asked him earlier about the future of Rumba Notes. My question, take us back to the beginning. I know we talked about this a little bit in the last interview.
Yes.
But in the beginning, when Rumba Notes first started, I just want to talk to you about that process, like when you decided, hey, this is what I'm going to do.
Yes.
And then maybe talk a little bit about what it's become to the community. If you can just connect all that together.
Like in the beginning, like I said earlier, I got motivated to open this place because earlier on we didn't have many places in Seattle for live musicians like me to perform, and the only way to mitigate that problem is you ask yourself, okay, can I make a place for me and my friends.
Yeah, right.
And my fellow
That's so genuine.
artists.
Pause right there for a second. That was so powerful right there. He said, "Can I make a place for me and my friends?" That's so powerful because
That is very
you see the
powerful.
motivation. The motivation never was, "How can I make so much money?" You know what I mean? He was like, his motivation was genuine. I love that. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
that is
Please
powerful. We had to
continue.
catch that. Sorry,
Yeah, that's
we had to
powerful.
get that one.
Yeah.
Make sure they understood how deep that was.
Because money is always there.
Yeah, yeah.
You can make it
Yeah.
anyway. But the relationship and the chemistry with others.
Right, right.
It's individual.
Right.
So,
That's wisdom, man.
yeah, so
Yeah.
the future of Rumba Notes is, for me, the way I feel is it should keep
Keep
going.
building upon. Yeah.
It should keep, the brand should continue. And I've seen companies that talk about, established in 1897. What if in future we hear, Rumba Notes established in 2014.
Right, right.
That is like 30 something.
Yeah, yeah.
So whoever comes,
We needed it
when
too.
we are not here,
I had to
should just continue.
I had to shake your hand. You were exactly right. We needed some more places around here to play because we used to have a lot of places and they just dissipated. So I mean, you really, because it was really a lot of places that had really left.
Yes,
So-
and most of them disappeared because the DJ music
Yeah,
started trending,
right.
and so the live music kind of started moving back a little bit. but
Yeah,
now it has
yeah.
picked up again.
Yeah, exactly. Sure did. Oh my God, that
So-
disco killed bands way back in the day.
Yeah.
And then you was a drummer. All they wanted you to do was go boom, 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 boom. Oh man,
Yeah, so
it was like
yeah, so now you can have a DJ and a live band together nowadays.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, anything else you want to say?
No, I think you answered it pretty well, but I was just curious because I'm in sales and marketing and everything.
Yeah.
And, some in aspect, in every aspect, we're all involved in business somehow.
Yeah.
But my question, as far as like the mindset, I'm really interested in the mindset and like strategy.
Yeah.
And so with me and my approach, sometimes I don't. Well, I'm just gonna ask you first, and then I don't want people to think I'm
Right.
telling you what to say.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Right.
I'm gonna ask you what you say. Do you study your competitors to see what they're doing, like other club owners? Do you see what they're doing to make them effective, or you just I'm gonna stay in my lane
Frank.
if I'm doing what I'm doing right?
Frank, look in the camera.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
There you go. Look in the camera.
He's fine.
you have to. I do
Yeah, the
both.
side of his face.
Both, because I have to go to my competitors. I'm always going out to their establishment, talking to them, and just
Learning,
from
learning
them.
too. Yeah, learning.
And observe and learn.
Directly and indirectly.
Yes,
You know?
and that's very helpful because it helps even the customer,
Right.
because they know that, look at him, he's doing something that I saw in another place, so that becomes like a standard.
Right.
Let's say we have a Sunday brunch, and I went to a place and saw, their Sunday brunch is doing very well.
Right,
In
right,
Medway,
exactly.
in Tacoma or
Yeah.
wherever. I'll get an idea and to say, this is something we could do at home.
Right.
I see what you mean.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly. Yeah.
So that's how we learn from each other.
Right.
But then, in addition to that, you have to have some original ideas.
Yeah, mix and match it.
Yeah,
Mix and match
you
it.
make when you have your original idea and you implement
You
it.
stay open-minded.
Yeah, and you see
Open-minded.
it working. Then after a while, your competitors too will come and benchmark.
Yeah, they're gonna
what
bite
you're
too.
doing.
They're gonna bite on it.
Yeah, they benchmark what you're doing, and you.
Would you
feel
call it
satisfied.
benchmark?
Huh?
Would you say they do what?
They benchmark.
Okay, yeah, okay.
You know, like
I know what you're saying.
borrowing.
That's a cool word.
Yeah, so that makes you feel better. You
Right,
feel
exactly.
Like your satisfaction
Yeah.
from what
Okay.
you're doing.
Exactly right.
Well, Mr. Frank, again, thank you so much for your time. We promise we wouldn't keep him too late, this guys.
Yeah.
We thank you for making the time for us again. This is one of many installments. We'll keep up with Mr. Frank and how your business is progressing. We love to be a part of that and help in the way that we can. And like I said, that food, last time we had it, man, it was a smash. I went home.
Yeah, we ready to eat now. We ordering something right now. We ordering right now.
Listen,
and then don't forget about those dates you got coming up.
Yeah, do you have the dates for those Halloween events?
Yeah,
you
so
have?
Halloween we will have a party. There are people, corporate people who want to come here and
Don't miss that.
You know, they want to entertain their employees.
Wow. I never thought about that. That's so cool.
Yeah, and then on the 31st is the Sisters Rock the Arts.
Oh yeah, you know that's gonna be rocking.
October 31st.
Here at the Rumba Notes, and those are like our signature.
They're back. They're back.
Yes.
They're back.
So we will be happy
don't miss
to
that
see
one.
them back, and we would like to ask the community to come and support
Yeah,
them,
welcome them back.
and support each other.
They lit this community up for a long time.
Yeah. So
Welcome them back.
Yes, those 2 dates are very important.
Oh, and then the schedule. What about your schedule to the week here?
It's online, right?
Yeah,
Monday night.
Yeah, so Rumba Notes, we usually have jazz jam on Tuesdays.
Jazz jam on Tuesdays.
If you're a jazz musician,
That's the Harvey.
or just a
Joint with Harvey, isn't
musician.
it?
Yeah,
Joint with Harvey.
yeah.
Our friend Herb runs the program.
Yeah.
So
Sheila
it's
K.
Sheila K. And they are our residents here every Tuesday. So they alternate on Tuesdays.
It's a lot of fun, guys. Come on out and check that out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I come there all the time.
Yes.
See all my
Even
friends.
I've seen you perform.
Yeah,
So we would like to see more of that.
Thank
And
you.
on Wednesday.
They go hard on Tuesday, and that's all I'm going to say. That's all
Yeah,
I'm
we do.
gonna say.
Sometimes we turn up. Yeah.
Yeah. Then on,
You know I'm turning up.
Yeah, on Wednesdays we have karaoke.
Oh, okay.
We like to sing along
right.
the music and come on Wednesday and
Big
try
variety.
out, bring your voice. And then on Thursdays we have different schedules.
I might be coming in on Thursday.
Yes. And then Friday we designate that for R&B, hip hop,
Right,
funk,
exactly.
you know.
Right.
And
It's like a
Saturday-
one-stop shop.
Yeah, and then Saturday we do Afro beats, or we schedule touring acts.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
From anywhere in the world.
Wow.
Yeah,
There's
man.
some international artists.
Okay,
Wow.
okay.
Then Sundays we like to chill, but
You're open.
We are open
For ideals.
and that's the time we try out our special foods. You know, on the our cuisine. We
Okay.
introduce-
Man, this club is variety.
you know what I mean?
We got to get a Latin night up in here and a reggae night. That's what we got to get.
Yes, so that's in our mind we are thinking of Latin night, especially
yeah.
salsa
Yeah,
and or reggae on Thursdays.
exactly.
Yeah, so
So
if,
this a one-stop club for everything,
Yeah.
and the food is hitting too,
I'm
and the
think-
people cool.
anybody out there
Yeah.
with the reggae,
Reggae.
or salsa band,
Salsa, Latin.
that's
Okay,
our-
salsa,
Yep.
Latin.
You got a
reggae.
gig, come check it
Okay.
out.
Yeah.
Can you do salsa, man?
Yeah,
All right.
everything.
We already got a drummer. We're halfway there. Halfway there.
Yeah.
All right, well, guys, like I
course.
said, it's been a wonderful privilege again here with Mr. Frank from Rumba Notes. Stop by any night of the week. Apparently, it's going to be something here for you.
Yep.
And yeah, it's a good time. I'm thinking about following this calendar for a whole week. Like, maybe just come to Rumba Notes every night of the week and see what happens. You know what I mean? Anyway, guys.
That's the next podcast.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. But hey, guys, like I said, we're grateful to be here. Mr. King
Yes,
Dre,
definitely.
myself, Jack Minnis, Three Kings Podcast, Rumba Notes right here on Rainier Avenue. What's the exact address here?
5041 Rainier Avenue South, and that is in Seattle 98118.
98118. Guys, you heard it there. Play it back if you heard it, missed it the first time.
We'll
But
see
yeah,
you down here.
We'll see you around. Please, thank you for keeping in tune with us. Go ahead and like and subscribe. Hit that pow button. And yeah, we'll be in touch. And of course, you'll be seeing a lot more of us. God bless.
God bless you.
Right.
Thank you, Mr. Fred. That was a good one.
Appreciate it.